It's beautiful. I did. Thank you.
Twisty scarf.
Lovely. Very nice. Can you all see the nice arrangement with the twisty scarf?
Special twisty colours.
Right. Part of the reason that we're a little bit like this is because I've been trying to get Salik to work out chords for dances we've never done before. It's all a bit like that. Do you want to... I'm going to just pause the recording actually. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We begin in the name of the only being who is all love, mercy, compassion. Really great to be here again. Let's say the invocation together. So I think we'll say it in some different languages to honour the people who are here. So towards the one in English first of all. Towards the one, the perfection of love, harmony and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the Spirit of guidance. And then we'll say it in German. Dem einen entgegen, der Vollkommenheit der Liebe, der Harmonie und der Schönheit, dem einzig Seienden, vereint mit all den erleuchteten Seelen, die den Meister, den Geist der Führung verkaufen. Excuse my accent. And then in French, vers l'unique, la perfection d'amour, d'harmonie et de beauté, le seul être uni à toutes les âmes illuminées qui forment l'incorporation du Maître. L'esprit guide. Bismillah, Bismillah. So, do you want to start with a thing with a Bismillah? Or should we do this one? This one here.
Do that one.
Okay. That one there. So can you get your guitar, please, and then we can try it. So I was teaching last week with a new friend and sister, Malika. She's from Colombia, but she lives in the United States. And actually, this dance is hers. It came through her. So I had such a good time teaching with her in France that it feels nice to bring that here. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And then we say Allah, Allah, Allah. So we take we take consciousness, we bring our awareness to unity and to remembering that love is all around, that love is here with us, and that love is the sacred. This is what it is. So this is known as the healing Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Allah, So we're re-beginning, if you like. We're starting again with these Zoom classes, which we did so regularly for years during COVID and then carrying on afterwards, after the crisis was mostly past. But having now had many months when we didn't meet, it feels like a new beginning, and it's such a great opportunity. So many teachings around this new beginning, the beginningness of creation. So in a minute I'll show you the movements for this dance, and you'll see why it's called the healing Bismillah. It's an opportunity to call in the healing energy. But we can take the opportunity to remember that every breath, every instant is a possibility for a new beginning. We get stuck. Sometimes we get caught up on the way things have been, the way things are. But every instant is the possibility to reshape that. The Holy One, the great Creator, is creating all the time. And when we remember, we can bring our consciousness into line with that and bring our creativity to what our world can look like with the next breath and then the next one. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, creating new beginnings in love and in unity. So let's stand up. And we're going to be, if you want to join us standing, of course you don't have to, you can stay seated. But if you want to move, we're stepping forward with the right foot, and we're taking hands in our virtual circle. We're stepping back with the left foot. We're rowing our great circle round to the right. And our circle, which spans the globe, we think about it. Let's feel our arms encircling the globe and beginning again in love and in unity. So we'll just do that first of all. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 And now we step forward and we bring the arms up, and as we get to the center, we're going to just pause at the top and release our hands. So we're still holding hands in our virtual circle as we step forward. Allah, Allah, Allah. We release our hands, and we just take that moment. There's a silence. We stop singing and the music continues, and we just breathe in that healing unity, that healing love, and then we step back. Allah, Allah, Allah. We fold our arms over our hearts, and then ready to start again. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Allah, Allah, Allah. Breathing in healing. Allah, Allah, Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Allah, Allah, Allah. Bringing it back into the heart. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Amen.
I had a thought.
About that dance?
No, when you were talking about Bismillah and beginning every breath, every moment, I don't know what you said, but it was something like as if it's for the first time, or the first breath, or starting anew with every breath. And I was thinking about, even if you've messed up, you've just really messed up, done something that you wish you hadn't done, you said you weren't going to do it and you did it again. Got upset or said something, or I don't know, did something. Then you can start again straight away.
That's right.
And then it made me think about the Rumi poem, Come, come, whoever you are, even though you've broken your vows 1,000 times, come, come again.
That's right. Yeah. And it reminds me of the story of the martial arts master and the student who said, Sensei, how come, how do you do it? You never get knocked off balance. And he says, that's not how it is at all. I get knocked off balance all the time. It's just I recover very quickly. So that's this in action, this ability to start again, to come back to the center, no matter what comes. I think it's too much to expect ourselves never to get knocked off balance, but we can learn that speed of recovery. Would you like to sing that song then?
I'd have to go upstairs and get the chords.
You can remember them.
No, I can't.
Chloe can put them in the chat.
I'd mess up. No, it'll literally, take me 2 seconds.
Okay, well, I'll do something else in the meantime.
Yeah, do something else.
But then we'll have to come back to it. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Well, literally, I could have done it. I could have got them by now.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'll just quickly practice what I preach. And just going back to the dance that we've just led, one of the things that I really appreciate about that dance is that invitation to stop and breathe in the healing energy, to just pause at the end. Allah, feel the unity, feel to breathe in the healing. And then to breathe it out again, allow it to pass through, to keep moving, another new breath. Every out breath, is a way to let go of what we were talking about, of any of the shame or any sense of that could have been done better or differently. Just begin again with a new in-breath, a new Bismillah in unity and love.
And I'm having to let go of the idea of doing this perfectly because I haven't been practicing it for a few days.
Bismillah, Istaghfirullah.
Come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, and come, whoever you are. This isn't a caravan of despair. Come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, and come, whoever you are. This isn't a caravan of despair. It doesn't matter if you've broken your vows 1,000 times before. Come again, come again, come again, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving. doesn't matter if you've broken your vows 1,000 times before. Come again, come. 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 Come again, come.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So that's what I thought of.
Mm-hmm.
We know slightly different melodies, which confuse things a bit there. I do like that. Even though you've broken your vows 1,000 times, come again. That sense of forgiveness. Being able to forgive ourselves, it's the hardest thing of all. Sometimes.
And certainly in this culture, in this country, there's a lot of conditioning against that. I remember one time I was with Pir Shabda, the spiritual head of the Ruhaniyat, and he was asking us to offer possible words to describe the Holy One, the Beloved, the only being. And I offered the quality of forgiveness. And so he said to me, so, well, how much forgiveness? How much? You know, would Allah forgive everything? And I was like, well, not everything. That was my default reaction. It was like, okay, to realise what a big part of me believes that some parts of me are unforgivable. It was a real lesson in that, to see that with love and compassion. Because the reality is, of course, that this forgiveness is limitless. Why not? Why would it be limited? Why would it be limited? Even if you've broken your vows 1,000 times. And the hadith says that you'll get tired of making mistakes before Allah gets tired of forgiving. So I'm feeling to do a little bit of practice at this point, actually, a bit of Sufi.
Excellent. Looking for your
Looking
beads.
for my beads, but it's all right, it doesn't matter. They're somewhere.
There's some piles of them over there. So.
Yeah. Never mind. We'll get it together one of these days.
You can't see the rest of this room.
It's so clean and tidy, this bit here, isn't it? Where did we put all the stuff? So, forgiveness. Yeah. There's actually 4 beautiful names of forgiveness in the amongst the 99 beautiful names of the Beloved. And 2 of them are very closely connected. They have the same root. Ya Ghaffar and Ya Ghafoor. Let me just write that in the chat so you can see. So they have the same root, the Ghaffar, and then just the pattern of vowels is different. So it means that it's the same principle, but it has a slightly different effect. And the root points to the healing substance that bees produce, propolis. And traditionally, people would rub propolis into wounds or into, again, the roots of this point to a water skin that's become dried up and cracked through age and getting dried out. And so by massaging in the propolis, the leather becomes supple and soft again and plumped up. And so the water skin can contain water again. And so this is the action that this forgiveness is having on our hearts. There are times when our hearts become brittle and cracked and can't really contain love. Sometimes it's really like that. You can pour love into the heart and it just leaks out. It can't somehow hold it. Have you ever had that experience of being, you know that love is flowing, but somehow the heart can't contain it? And so rubbing in this, massaging in this healing forgiveness helps the heart to become supple and plumped up and able to contain the love, able to receive it and feel it. Because I think sometimes the shame associated with whatever the situation is prevents us from being able to receive love.
Certainly true.
Yeah.
For me.
And for me too. And so these two forms, we have the beautiful sound codes in the Arabic. The first form has the double consonant in the middle with the same vowel either side of it. And whenever we see that pattern, that sound code, then whatever else the meaning of the word is, it also has the meaning of always and forever. So Ya Ghaffar, it's healing forgiveness, it's loving forgiveness, and it's always and forever. So this is the healing and the forgiveness for those 1,000 broken vows every moment of every day, all the little tiny things that happen that we can just forgive, or receive the forgiveness and receive it and receive it. Whereas Ya Ghafoor, the same root, Ghafur, but the A-U pattern means that it penetrates to the deepest place. And, sometimes deep within us is a place that, or a part that believes that they're unforgivable. That somehow the shame has gone so deep that the belief deep within there is that there is no forgiveness for this shame. And so that is the place that is touched by Ya Ghafoor. So that massaging in of the healing balm of forgiveness, even at the depths and the most deep and vulnerable place. So let's do some repetitions of Ya Ghaffar and Ya Ghafoor. And you can allow the spoken sounds, speak them out strongly at first so we get the sound medicine going. We set the vibrations going. We can begin to allow them to do their work. And then we'll take it onto the breath and continue the work in a more subtle way, and then finally more subtle still. So out loud at first. Ya Ghaffar, Ya Ghafoor, 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 Ya Ghaffar, Ya Ghafur, 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 Ya Ghafur, Ya Ghafur, Ya Ghaffar, 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 Ya Ghafur. So let's place the words in the swing of the breath. So we're allowing the breath to take us deeper. And we'll breathe out, Ghaffar, soothing and healing and forgiving all of the little tiny errors and mistakes and misdoings 1,000 times a day. And then breathing in Ya Ghafur, breathing it into the deepest depths of our being, to the place, to the part which believes themselves to be unforgivable. Touching that with this healing balm of forgiveness. Breathing out Ghafur, breathing out Ghaffar, Ya Ghaffar. Breathing in Ghafur, Ya Ghafur. And continuing to allow our breath to massage our wounded hearts, but letting the words fall away. So we're just breathing with the feeling of healing, loving forgiveness. And then we'll close this practice with some repetitions of a word which takes its form from Ya Ghaffar and Ya Ghafur. We say Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. We take refuge in the purifying forgiveness of unity of Allah. We see how forgiveness brings a unifying love to the fractured places within us. So We can tenderly polish our hearts with Astaghfirullah, 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 Astaghfirullah. So let's do the lightning zikr.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do this?
I can't remember.
Okay, I'll do it.
So you better do it.
Well, you can do these movements seated or standing. We're going to do a big slow crescent with the heart from left to right. And we do that 3 times, and then after the 3rd time on the Allah we open backwards and upwards to receive this unity. I'll show you as we stand. And if you place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, you can feel the rise and the fall of the breath, the healing breath of forgiveness, continuing to massage the fractured self with love, with forgiveness, into wholeness. Amen.
Amen. When you're talking about fractured selves feeling healed into wholeness, I was thinking of the Hebrew word shalom, which means, what comes from the root integration or wholeness. A sense of peace really comes from becoming whole, becoming healed. We can heal these broken parts within and without, and we can move closer towards peace within and without.
And it's helpful to remember that in reality, within and without are just viewpoints. And certainly in the past, there wasn't the sort of sense of separation that we have now. That's evolved as we've become more individuated through society, going that way. Separating of heart and mind and body and soul. These are kind of philosophical constructs, really. And so where I'm going with this is that the divisions that we see around us arise in division and fractured places within us. And there's this, that's why, peace arises from the healing of those places. That's the kind of other way of saying it, I suppose. And there's this beautiful prayer that we often finish with from Hazrat Inayat Khan, which talks about the distinctions. Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide. And we can hear that as within us as well as among us and between us. Shall we do this one?
I think it's time. I think you've led us there very nicely.
Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide us.
Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide us.
Raise us above, raise us above.
Raise us above, raise us above.
Ameen, Ameen.
Ameen, Ameen.
La ilaha illallahu.
La ilaha illallahu.
Which is a reminder that separation, fracturing, division and distinction, it's all illusion. There's only unity, in fact. La ilaha illallahu.
La ilaha illallahu.
Could you play the chord so I can sing it, please?
Ooh. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what your starting note is.
Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide us. Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide us. Raise us above, raise us above. Ameen, Ameen. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. I wonder if we need a capo. It feels a little bit low. What do you think? Should we try capo too? So I'm doing my thing of coming back all inspired and sharing a dance that I've never shared before.
Quite
That's
right.
why it's taking us
the only
a
way.
moment to get it together. But we've got to get it anchored in the body straight away afterwards. So I feel like on this part here it needs to change chord twice as often as that.
To what though?
Don't know.
Do you want to experiment on Zoom? Or should we do what we did earlier?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Might become a dog's breakfast if we start doing that.
I think it just goes back to G sooner. That's what I think.
I can
Try it.
try.
Let's try it now. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah.
I could do.
No. La ilaha illallah. No. It's not that. Okay, let's forget it. All right, enough experimenting on Zoom. No, okay, that'll do. We'll do it like we did before. Okay, raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide us. So, raise us above. That's not the right key. Could you give me the chord though, please?
Right, I think you need to sing it a different key. Raise us above the differences and distinctions that... Distinctions and differences.
Thank you.
Not differences and distinctions.
I've got really confused now. Sorry, folks. Raise us above the distinctions and differences that divide us. There we go. Let's try that together. Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide us. Raise us above, raise us above. Amen, amen. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Raise us above the distinctions and differences that divide us. Raise us above the distinctions and differences that divide us. Raise us above, raise us above. Amen, amen. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Oh, I think we're getting it. Thank you very much for your patience. And now we can have a try with the movements. So yeah, isn't it gorgeous though? I mean, it's like, this is why I want to do it, because it's really nice. And so it's a dance with partners. So if you want to put yourself on gallery view, you can choose somebody on the screen and dance with them. And we're going to be raising our arms, raise us above the distinctions. In fact, I'll just show with Salik first so you can see how it is with a partner. Just, like, put your guitar out here. So it goes something like this. Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide. Raise us above the distinctions and differences that divide. it's two partners.
Ooh.
Right? Raise us above, raise us above. Amen. Amen. So that last part is to the centre.
Excuse me.
And then we take hands, and we in our circle around the globe again, and we do that same rowing movement, right foot in and left foot out. So, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. Down we turn into the right. La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Stepping in and then stepping out. La ilaha illallah. And then we turn to face a partner, or again choose a partner on the screen. So
Great.
So feel free to do your own thing here in the Zoomiverse. Okay. Raise us above the distinctions and differences that divide. So, yeah, bringing that healing again to the healer of fractured existence, to the healing forgiveness, bringing it into our internal world so that we can rise above the distinctions and differences that we feel between ourselves and those around us. Raise us above the distinctions and differences that divide. Raise us above the distinctions and differences that divide us. Raise us above, raise us above. Amen. Amen. La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah.
differences that divide us, raise us above the distinctions and differences that divide us, raise us above, raise us above. Amen. Amen. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah,
Amen.
Amen.
So let's close with that prayer of Hazrat Inayat Khan, the one known as Khartoum. So if you know it, you can repeat it with us. If you don't know it, just listen, let it wash over you. Let in the parts that you feel comfortable with, and anything else, just let it flow by. O Thou who art the perfection of love, harmony and beauty, Lord of heaven and earth, open our hearts that we may hear Thy voice, which constantly comes from within. Disclose to us Thy divine light, which is hidden in our hearts, that we may know and understand life better. Most merciful and compassionate God, give us Thy great goodness. Teach us Thy loving forgiveness. Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide us. Send us the peace of Thy divine Spirit, and unite us all in Thy perfect being. Amen.